What's going on, traders? Welcome back to the channel. I have another live trade for you guys here.
Order filled.
I'm gonna try and speed this through. Basically, it's a failure. It's not in the right spot, and I like the failures to be above the EMA. It gives me more confidence because at the moment there's a little bit of resistance here. But the context is it's a failure. You also have I have a bigger downtrend. It's not drawn on yet, but it's a bigger downtrend. The break with 2 legs down, and I was looking to fade the trend, so to speak. Yes, this is a counter trend trade. I know it. I know Max says don't counter trend trade or pick tops and bottoms, but given the context, I felt pretty confident and I took the trade. So like I said, there's a smaller channel with a break new high and a second entry, which technically you should take that just because it is with the trend and is below the EMA, all that good stuff, and you would have got your 1 point, sure. But it's also a failure as well. Again, not in the right spot, but nevertheless, it is a failure. So, and also can't talk today. I'm sorry. And also, it's a higher low as well. There is another higher low here, but it kind of congested. And if you'd have taken this, you'd got your 1 point. Again, these bars are pretty efficient with getting the 1 point. Even if you make a mistake or misread the price, you can still get your 1 point pretty easily. These bars are pretty forgiving. So yeah, if you going long here, you could have got 1 point. If you're going short here, you could have got 1 point as well. I don't really like to go for 1 point. I like to go for a little bit more than that. And this is a little bit lucky on my part, just because I never catch these kind of trends. It's either the price takes off and I don't get filled, or I don't get an entry. So kind of good that I caught this, and feels pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I was aiming the swing low here. I should have been aiming this little micro double top here. This dotted line was the gap. It's irrelevant now at this point, but yeah, I was aiming for this swing low right here, and I was trailing basically behind this green line. So these green lines is where the next bar will form. Once the price crosses that bar, the green line, the new bar will form. So I was just trailing behind that. I was looking for a measure move. Obviously it's not, but you do clearly see this 2 legs down. So decent trade. There's also a repeat pattern earlier, which was right here. Same exact concept. And I did not take this trade because I wasn't too sure that the price might reverse.
Target
I was
filled.
kind of expecting, and here we got filled. Like I said, I was kind of expecting the second leg, so to speak, just because we have this pretty big move down. So a second leg is definitely a high probability. So even if you know, again, even if you do go long here, right, you still get your 1 point, right? That's the whole. But this is a repattern. It's exact same setup right here, exactly the same. I personally was not looking to go long just yet. I was looking for basically second leg, and yes, it could have got technically a third leg as well, but third legs are not very that common, and yeah, it is what it is. But like I said, these bars are pretty forgiving, honestly. They really are. Even if you just make a small mistake or whatever, even if you sometimes get a congestion and you just want to scalp out with 1 point, usually, like I want to say 60-70% of the time you will get your 1 point. But yeah, anyways, that was a trade. And there's also another trade that I took here for a couple points. Again, this is a higher low as well. Technically it's not a second entry, but to me it is, because I don't count this as a 0 first entry, second entry. I count this as basically as a whole thing, like a reset count. So you have 0 first entry and second entry. But even if now you don't count that, then this is a higher low after second entry. So even more reasons to take it. And you're also looking to retest this high as well. So pretty good trade in my opinion. And yeah, price just kind of goes sideways here. yeah, nice trade for the day. Usually Mondays are pretty slow, so I'm pretty happy that I was able to catch this. And I'm gonna call it a day and go about my business. Yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.